Why are we obligated to stop atrocities? This is a multifaceted question. The easy answer, you're not. You don't hold an obligation to care about anyone else, and you don't hold an obligation to protect anyone else. Just as no one holds an obligation to stop an atrocity if you end up on the receiving end. That's the whole point, though, isn't it? Altruism works in tandem with empathy and is itself completely selfish. Now that seems a bit counterintuitive. Helping someone at the expense of myself is selfish? Yes. We evolved as social animals. We don't live in a vacuum, so my actions are going to be such that it encourages the same behaviors from other primates within our species. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Given what we know about that principle, it becomes in my best interest to build our society around that. I enjoy owning the items that I have and do not wish to have them taken from me, so it's imperative that I don't take away from someone else. The golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you, is nice, but it's incomplete, which is wholly unsurprising coming from a Bronze Age sex manual obviously written by men of the time and not an all-knowing God. Because we should do unto others as should be done unto us, provided we took the same actions the other individual took. This is a simplistic underlying for why, and there are going to be nuances beyond that. Just like anything within the scope of morality, it boils down to well-being. Now, that's subjective, and one could argue, why should anyone care about well-being, which simply draws the parallel back to the original point. However, once we can agree on well-being with the statements like removing my head is not conducive to my well-being, or that, generally speaking, life is preferable to death and pleasure preferable to pain, we can then assess actions from this perspective and see what actions objectively get us closer to the goal or further away from it. It's similar to any strategy in a game. We start with a goal and rules of the game, and we build a strategy in order to achieve the goal of winning the game. Our strategy is what we assess, and objectivity is rooted in the results of that assessment. So if we care about our personal well-being, and since we have to share space with other individuals, we should care about others' well-being. And atrocities are not conducive to others' well-being, therefore we ought to work to stop atrocities.